Hello and welcome to Cast the Show. I am Stephanie and this is Olivia. We are the owners of Cast Design Team, a local branding company here in Las Vegas. Today we have our amazing guest, Annette Bubak. Welcome, Annette. She is the president of Green Alliance as well as a realtor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, Annette, we recently went to one of your Tulsa events, which was a lot of fun, let me tell you. We learned very quickly that Tulsas are very fast. They're not, you know how people think that electric cars go slow? Not, sir.
Not at all, right?
Not at all, not with Tulsas.
That was a good experience.
That was a lot of fun. You do a lot of events like that to reach out to community. What is the main goal of Green Alliance?
Well, so Green Alliance is a nonprofit 501c3 organization, and really our mission is to educate the community about being sustainable. And how we do that is by creating different platforms and events, and that was just one of the many that we do so that we can bring folks of like-minded and actually educate them a little bit more about the various topics about being green. Also create an amazing networking opportunity. You probably met a few people that day too.
Yeah.
And but while we educate, we create that connectivity, and the goal is really so that we all travel down the same path of being green and thrive as businesses and as a community.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So how do you get involved in this green living thing or movement from start? Like, how do you get started in that environment, I guess?
Me personally?
Yes.
Okay, so it goes back. I mean, I think I've always been a little flower child, singing to flowers and bees when you're camping, that kind of thing.
Hugging the trees, yeah.
Hugging trees. So I think that's always just been part of me, that connecting with nature and appreciation for, our environment and our Mother Earth. But even as a young mother, I was recycling way before people were recycling and before we were collecting. But professionally, I was one of the sales agents of the very first Energy Star homes, certified homes, back in the late 90s. And at that time, we only had about 90 homes that were built to Energy Star. But I had the pleasure of being able to show what the Energy Star features, what made that home a little bit different than the home down the street that was an Energy Star. And I just saw the response to my clients, especially the first-time home buyers, where saving every bit of money was important, but then having a positive impact on the environment. I got, you got best of both worlds, and so it just hooked me. And that's when we created a coalition, which is called the Nevada Energy Star Partners, which is our umbrella organization. And at that time, we felt it was important to teach the community about Energy Star homes and about the value of saving money in the homes that you live in. So going green, starting at home. But then we also taught the home builders on how to build Energy Star homes. So that was how I got started. We just had an amazing coalition. I'm just one of the many co-founders that came together to create campaigns one year to the next. The cool thing is we saw that we actually had a really good formula for transforming the marketplace. And just to give you some statistics, is we went from 91 homes built to Energy Star in the 90s to now over 110,000 homes being built
in
to
the
Energy
valley?
in the southern Nevada.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And our codes have changed dramatically to where the homes being built today are well over 30% more energy efficient than those being built 10 years ago. So our progress continues to grow. What's really cool is the awareness of the consumer, right? So home buyers and people who are looking at homes realize that there's a great importance to energy efficiency. So in the top 5 questions, they're actually saying, is this energy efficient? Do I have an energy efficient, refrigerator, air conditioning? Are my windows energy efficient? Has this been certified Energy Star or any other green building programs? And so we've lifted the awareness on the consumer level as well as the supply and demand. So that's how we started.
More about it too.
Yeah. So that's how I got started, and then once we had these great results, we said, hey, we've got kind of the formula.
Something going there.
Yeah. So
Let's do this.
Let's expand what we're doing from just the home side of things to everything that's sustainable.
So when did you become the president of the Green Alliance?
When we formed, when we actually formed as an organization, I've been this is my 10th year as president.
Wow,
Yeah, it's crazy. I know.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, wow. Time flies, and we've been having a lot of fun during that last 10 years. But yeah, that's when I became president, and It's just, I've had the pleasure of working with amazing boards over the years and developing what I feel are very strong initiatives throughout the year. We focus on the continued education and networking like you guys have experienced with us. Greenfest being our big baby every year, and that's got its own story. But then, we educate realtors, lenders, appraisers, builders, contractors, and the community still about the value of energy efficient homes as well.
So that was the next question, right? About
Greenfest.
Greenfest?
we know it's the biggest event that you have on the year, right?
It is.
So
it's huge now.
So how's
What is
that
the
going?
goal?
Because it's coming soon now, right?
It is 4 weeks and counting, actually. So the goal of Greenfest is when you think of sustainability, you think of growing green. There's so many different areas that you can go green, right? I mean, I think of it like a wheel. Think of it as you've got a wheel with a hub, and the hub is going green, but we all are spokes. Right? There's different spokes that you can, enter the world of being green. Mine was energy efficiency professionally. Some people it might be solar. Some people it might be gardening. Sustainable living, it might be getting out to nature, it might be protecting the environment. So whatever the spoke is, Greenfest brings it all together. So we have about 45 to 50 organizations that are like-minded. We have that common thread of sustainability. They'll be there to share their work. We'll have different businesses who will be there to share their services, no matter what your interest is. And then we want to make sure it's a lot of fun. So you can bring the family out. It's free to the community. We think it's a great way to have a fun, festive environment, but yet learn something new. And the goal is that somebody will attend Greenfest, pick up 1 or 2 new tips and techniques,
ways of doing
and then go
things.
home and apply it.
Right.
And then we've just moved the dial collectively.
For sure.
We get a little closer to darker shade of green.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we've been working on your campaign for
Yes.
about a month now,
Yes.
right? And with that
Yes.
goal in mind, how do you feel that we have been able to help that and project that message out there?
Well, first of all, huge compliments to your work. You guys have been just amazing, and I feel like you've really taken our marketing campaign to that next level by inserting your social media approach and all of the different aspects that you're doing. So first, thank you. You're doing a great job. You should be very proud of yourselves. But again, it's it's a multifaceted media campaign. We have our traditional media, which reaches more the mass, but I think through the social media, it's really reaching the core audience and letting it get viral and sharing the different videos and the different messages. And I'm seeing, we love seeing the statistics as we look behind the scenes to see who's responding and how they're responding. And I just feel like it's been a very positive response. So you're doing great. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you, and I'm glad that you see the value of it as well, and you see
for
how
sure.
how it's coming out. So as far as Greenfest goes, let's say someone's interested in getting a booth or even going to Greenfest, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, the best place to go is first to go to greenfestlv.com.
Okay.
Again, greenfestlv, as in LasVegas.com. It's a robust website. I wonder who built it.
I wonder too.
But it's a very robust website. I think it shares everything that Greenfest is about, and then the contact information is there. If you want to reach me personally, my email address is annette@greenalliancenv.com or .org. My apologies. greenalliancenv.org.
Yep. Well, thank you, Annette, so much for being with
bet.
us.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And if you guys want to know anything more about Annette or Cast the Show, we'll have it on our website. It's www.castdesignteam.com. Again, that is www.castdesignteam.com. Also, feel free to send us a text. It's 702-238-6163. Thank you.